for Thursday, September 15th. We sorry we had a lot of technical difficulty today, so we're going to go ahead and do the show again. So once again, we're breaking down Central Connecticut State and the Southeastern Lions this weekend, 6 p.m. kickoff. That'll be in Hammond. So we're going to break down this game. We'll have some film study. We'll break that down for you. So let's go ahead and give you the side tips on this team. Central Connecticut State. Last year they did play them, and they won 56-10 Southeastern. They went so this team's also 0-2 as well. So once again, I'll be honest with you. Put it in perspective. These two teams right now, they're fighting for their once their conferences start, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be all go. They need, like I said, they can't, like I said, you can't put it any different or better than that. So let's see if you can hear me. If you can hear me, it'd be good. If it is, if you can hear me. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing it over. So if you can hear me, let me know. The sound is I got to check the sound, see if we're good. Before we even run. So let's see if we're running. There it is. It's good. So we're going to send you your links. So if you want to come in and talk to us, you can do it via the video chat. We'll go ahead and send those links out to you now. So let me put that in. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's we're also going to put it in the chat room for YouTube, so YouTube chat room people could access it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put YouTube chat room as well. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can put it in there. I don't know why we can't put it in. I don't know what's going on. So if you can hear me, let me know on Facebook. If you hear me, let me know. I don't know what's going on. I can't get it set up. Okay, let's go ahead and share the screen with you. So I'm going to switch this out, and I'm going to share the screen. So I'm going to go up to Central Connecticut State. It up in my screen, and we'll put it on. Okay, Central Connecticut State Lions this weekend. We're going to go through some tidbits on this team. Okay, tidbits. Right now, they're 0-2 in the season. Their last loss was against Sacred Heart by the score of 14. They did lose that game, and that was and then also they did lose to UConn 28-3. So they lost 14-10 to Sacred Heart, and also 28-3 to UConn. So they're 0-2 against the Lions year. So they're rusher for so they're going to go over to their leading rushers. Okay, Artex and Chris Owaski is tied for a league in tackles. Also, Nassau Smith is an all-purpose yards with 130. Pretty good clip for these young individuals. So that's something right there you got to look at with this football team. This team is a very also their time of possession. I'm looking at it right now. Their time of possession a little gaudy. They're at 34-25, so that 34-25 in their time of possession. Also, their second quarter, they're at 13:53. So they have the ball longer than at least expected. Also, Romero Williams also has a 57% completion percentage. He's 31 of 54 season for 272. He went 16 for 30 against UConn. And say this, look, this is probably going to be a Eastern, but I think it's probably going to be elated. So Kerwin Petty, he's also totaling 100 all-purpose yards as well for Central Connecticut State. So that's another guy that's probably going to be trusted on the playing the ball right there time after time. So I look at it this way. It's going to be a good game now. Eastern and Central Connecticut State. Also, let's go over to I'm going to switch this over. Okay, this is not the depth chart. They don't have the depth chart for Southeastern, but we're going to break those yards down. Okay, their first down percentage, they have 32 first to 39 on defense. So that's once again that's a problem right there. Also in rushing yards, Central Connecticut State averages 200 in total, 24 total yards on rushing, 152 all per game. So they also give up 225 yards per game. Also give up 4 rushing touchdowns. Now, touchdowns, they've been giving up 2 passing touchdowns in the games. They've been giving up 684 yards. That's 6.1 a pop right there, 6.1. So something right there. Also, their third down conversions, they're 6 of 24. They're kind of a little gaudy when it comes down to that, but their defense, 20 of 32 in games. So I say this, they could be very sloppy at times, but I'm gonna tell you, look, this team we're playing this weekend is not gonna be written in stone. So I say this. Look, you got to play potent offense. Potency, got to have a sense of urgency. That's what you got to have. Also, let's give you those numbers. I'm going to run those down for you. Fourth down conversions, so they're not that good on third down conversions. Also, they're 1 for 1. Now they're quarterbacks. Let's go ahead and run that down for you. Okay, with the losses, Romero Williams has 272 yards. He's averaging 136 yards per game. And also their running backs, Nassau Smith, he's the only one that's averaging 0.8. Malik Thomas only has 99 yards a game. That's 49 yards a pop. And also Pettyway, he's also only has 8. He's averaging 8.5. But the only main running back they have is Nassau Smith. So that's the only guy that's going to be. Now, the wide receiver core, you got Pettyway, Summit, Nasser Smith, Isaac Williams, um, Everett Woolley, and also Malik Thomas. So that's another guy right there. So also, let's go over their defensive numbers. I'm going to give you their defensive stuff. Okay, their team defense, I'm going to break that down for you. Okay, they only have 5 sacks on defense while giving up 6 on offense. So they've been giving up a lot of sacks as of one thing they've been doing. So that's a concern right there when it comes down to it. Their team. So that's a concern. Definitely a concern. Okay, some information. Okay, I know I'm gonna be overstating you with but we're gonna do our best I can. Okay, opponents. Again, let's go over the opponents. UConn had 88 yards. 88 yards rushing tackles a game. So that's. Let's go over to the opponent side. I'm gonna switch that over 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. By quarter. Overall, they're 3 for 12. They went 0 for 3 on third down conversions. That's they keeping them off the field against UConn. That's but they're not doing too well on those third down conversions. That's overall 3 out of 12. So let's see. Okay, yeah. The opponents against UConn had let's see, 78 yards. They had 78 yards rushing on 22 carries. Also, they had 164 passing. Now, Sacred Heart had 39 carries for 146 yards in the game. They also had, but they had 2 interceptions in the game. So that was they ran for 146 against Sacred Heart. So let's see what else we have on them. So I'm gonna see what else we have. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, Central Connecticut State, they only punted. They punted 9 times for 314. The other ones punted for 168 in the game. So 168 and 146 in the game. So I'm gonna tell you, these two teams, they just absolutely didn't play well when it comes down to it. They had 254 yards total. Sacred Heart. Also, UConn had 242 yards against them. So that's one thing. If you can get yards against Central Connecticut, I tell you what, you could turn that team into, you could make them quit. So that's one thing you got to do. So I look at it this way. Look, Southeastern's going to they're 0-2 right now. The thing is, they have to come out. with some urgency, because once they get play UIW, I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to go 0-3 starting conference play. You don't want that. You got to come out with a win. So I look at it this way: they either get a win, or they're gonna be have to start conference play 0-3. So we're gonna go ahead and break down the film for you. So I'm gonna break this film down. So we're gonna stop sharing this, and we're gonna break down the film for you. So on this film. So give me 1 second to put the UConn highlights in there. I'm gonna break them down for you. So let me put these in, and we'll share them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set that up for you. Okay, let me set the highlights up. So I'm gonna view it in the screen. Okay, we're gonna break down the highlights. So I'm gonna be in the screen. So if you let's see if we're still on Facebook. We see if we still have sound on Facebook. Come on. Okay, let's go ahead and break down the highlights. Okay, let's begin. Okay, let's see. Once again, they're in their 4 down linemen, so they can UConn's so let's see what happens in this play. Well, nice little run right here. So against the Central Connecticut little run right there. So they got it down. Let's go. Let's go to play. Once again, the run play right there. Okay, let's see. We can run. Okay. Run it again. Okay, looks like everybody's blocking. And throw downfield, and a nice little catch right there. So he will get that the receiver. So that's one thing they will receiving in right here. So he will get that play. Okay, next play we're gonna run. Let's see what next we're gonna run here. Now, having buffer problems. Having issues. I don't know why we have issues. Come on. I don't know what's going on. Let it go back. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulty. I apologize. We're having a little problems right now. Hopefully, the connection stays on. I don't know if it's going to stay on. Let's run another play. See if we can run another play. Make sure. I don't know why we're having these issues. So we're having a little connection issue with the sorry about that, folks. We're having a little connection issue with the YouTube. So I apologize for that. Once again, I'm gonna say this: Southeastern. Look, if you play offense, play an effective role in the game, I think you'll win this game. But the truth of the matter is, look, you got to limit those turnovers, limit those pre-snap penalties, and everything under the sun. So one thing's for sure: Central Connecticut State. Look, they're gonna have their hiccups and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, Southeastern has to be better and better disciplined, not make those mistakes like them. So um, once again, I apologize. We're having issues with the connection. So once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show. We'll be back on tomorrow with the high school football show. So we'll be back on tomorrow. I apologize with these connections. I don't know why we're having these issues with these internet connections. So everybody have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.